Hey there, thanks for joining us. Jonathon Hoppe alongside former All-Big East defender Tracy Parker. Tracy, both these teams firmly on the NCAA tournament bubble.
They sure are. They both need a win tonight.
Hey there, back inside our Newhouse studios. You know who he is. It's Demetrius Nichols. I'm Jonathon Hoppe. Hey there, and thanks for joining us tonight along with J.D. Rachi. I'm Jonathon Hoppe. J.D. Syracuse recovered from a slow start against Ohio. Now they're out to prove why they're a top 20 team. Hey there, thanks for joining us on the Cuse.com post-game show. Jonathon Hoppe back with Cooper Boardman. Going into this game, we knew Elijah Hughes was going to have a different role. He showed that tonight with more than 20 points. Number 5, Syracuse. Number 9, Army. The top-ranked teams in New York, things are bound to get heated. The Orange face their first test of the season, while the Black Knights search for a bounce-back win. Who will write the next chapter in this storied rivalry? We'll find out next. Welcome to the Carrier Dome. The house is buzzing for a top 10 matchup between Syracuse and Army on Sunday afternoon. Hey there, and thanks for being with us. With the Hall of Famer Ryan Powell, I'm Jonathon Hoppe. Ryan, a lot of hype around Syracuse this season. This is their first ranked matchup against Army.
Yeah, for sure. This is going to be an awesome game out there today.
Jonathon Hoppe with the legend and Hall of Famer Ryan Powell inside the Dome. Start of the second half between Syracuse and Army, a top 10 matchup. Happy birthday, by the way, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks, my man. Big 42 today. Feels like yesterday I was strapping it on and coming out here and playing in front of the Orange faithful. Boy, does time go quick. But happy to be here with you today. And cool, it's my birthday. I'm hopping on a plane after we get done with the game today and going out for a week out to Arizona to play some golf. Told my wife it's my birthday week.
No lacrosse out in Arizona? You're gonna strap it up at all?
No lacrosse, man. This is a straight golf trip with my friends.
Well, another 3 overtime game, and you might be sweating that 5:30 flight, so we'll see how that factors into the second half. Buttermore can shoot from distance. Orange have momentum. Buttermore pops it wide. They really like him in the midfield, shooting from deep. Drake Porter has said he's got one of the best shots he's seen from long range. Has it again. Looks like a different team so far to start this half. More energy than we saw in the first. Scanlon pass to Buttermore, could not handle it. The sloppy play continues.
It's a hold on Army, Syracuse ball.
What kind of things do you talk about in the locker room when the offense was so stale in that first half? How do you make adjustments?
Well, I think as a coach, you got to be careful not to be too hard on the guys. It's about positive reinforcements on the things that they made them successful in the first couple games of the season and getting back to the things that are working in practice. So patient, not trying to do anything, too quick or too much or out of your element as a player, but work as a team offense and things are going to get going.
Well, this has worked. Rafis operating at X, forced out. The connection often early in the season has been Rafis to Scanlon. Have not seen a ton of either of them. Lucas Quinn save Schupler. You really can't say enough. The Army defense, when they're set, waiting for that shot, has been spectacular. The Orange get second and third chance opportunities. They get them off balance, and good things have happened.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Army in the 6-on-6 game right now and playing defense has been excellent. All day, every single possession. Syracuse hasn't gotten much of a sniff of a good shot on any one of those 6-on-6 possessions.
Gunnar Phillip tracked down by Alada Moye. Now Peter Dearth on DeWitt. Nick Turn sends it back for Phillip. Eyes the crease, shoots it wide. Nick Turn, the vision. The shot saved by Porter off the stick of O'Brien. Porter barking out orders. The defense without Nick Mellon standing tall to start this second half. First time they've really been tested against a powerful offense without Mellon, who was injured in game 1 against Colgate. John Desko says he's week to week, not dressed this afternoon. Curry, goal line extended, feed, score! A hat trick for Trimboli. He's stepping up, and he's got the orange back in the game.
This is all Curry right here on this play. He's dominating the short stick Army defenseman every single possession that he gets the ball. Got great vision, and him and Trimboli are working a great two-man game. So Trimboli, nice catch right in front of the crease to a shot down to the lower part of the cage, but it was all set up by 16 Curry. If Army continues to put a short stick on 16 Curry, he's got to continue to exploit that matchup, keep going to the cage, drawing a slide, and then finding another offensive player out there for a catch and shoot situation.
That's the tough question. There's just not enough long poles to go around against this talented Syracuse offense. Army pays the price.
Absolutely. You know, I think that I'm certainly not a coach by any means, but I feel like as I watch this game right now, the first line offensive midfield doesn't get out there enough for Syracuse. You know, they go out there for a 20-second shift and then they're done, and then they're sitting over on the side for a couple minutes. I'd like to see them go out there almost every single time. I know that you said Coach Desko loves the second line midfield, but this first line midfield, as I said, is as talented as any first line midfield in the country.
You've got a good look at him right now. Curry turns it over out in space. Here comes Army. All the way down, and an easy save for Porter. Joey Stillings, the freshman long stick at 6'3", took it down the throat of the defense. Easy save for Porter, now back for SU.
Stillings made the right play and shooting the ball there. He's just got to put it down in the low corner.
Here's the hot hand, why not? 4 goals for Trimboli, ties his career high for the second time this season.
Ties his career high and ties this game up quickly here into the third frame. Trimboli's on fire right now, my man.
But how about that guy on the other side? San Francisco's quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo has been here before as a backup for the Patriots. He also has a Syracuse connection. Garoppolo played for 2 seasons under Dino Babers at Eastern Illinois. They combined to be very successful, won 12 games back in 2013. Garoppolo has gone on to have a nice NFL career, and he gives a lot of credit to Dino Babers.
Coach Babers, man, he I wouldn't be here without him. I could say that. It's just everything that he did for me my last 2 years of college, you know, bringing in the Baylor offense and all that stuff. It changed my college career indefinitely, and so I can't thank him enough. And yeah, he's a great man.
Here's what Babers sent to us about his former QB. Quote, Jimmy's such a humble guy. He's put himself in this position through quietly going about his business and not settling. I'm excited for him, and I know the entire Eastern Illinois football family, La Familia Ohana, will be rooting for him on Sunday. End quote. Now, Babers has a Garoppolo jersey proudly displayed in his office, so it's safe to say he's going to be on the edge of his seat on Sunday. Make sure to stay tuned to Citrus TV all week long. We'll have Super Bowl coverage from Miami. Welcome back to the Dome for the start of the second half. Syracuse leads Niagara by 13. Jonathon Hoppe with you. We had a chance to listen in to Coach Boeheim's comments to the radio broadcast at halftime. He was not happy with the effort on the defensive side of the floor. And as for the guys who are out on the court getting extended minutes against this Niagara team, he wants to see them do more and take better advantage of this opportunity. We'll see if they get more time in the second half. How do you think you would have handled something like this? And just being in the Super Bowl, there's so many distractions, but then the Kobe news, it just adds another layer.
Yeah, and it is something, you know, but what you can do, since you can't control time and you can't go back and make things different there, you can try to use it the best you can and channel it. You know, you can remember the way in which the Mamba played.
Buddy Boeheim is primarily considered an elite three-point shooter. Recently, though, his confidence inside the arc has elevated his game. That skill was crucial in SU's 71-69 win against Virginia Tech on Saturday. Now the Orange have won 3 straight games, and they're 4-3 in ACC play.
That's what he's been doing. He's making some hard ones too. I mean, we like Elijah to do that, and right now Buddy's doing even better probably.
Just being aggressive, getting that mindset. I need to be able to, get to the rim in games like that, and just working out every day, working hard. In the weight room, getting stronger, getting quicker, and just trying to be more than just a shooter.
Becoming of his own into that prolific kind of guy. He can get in the lane. He can get to the foul line. He even got offensive rebound. He got to the foul line. I've never seen anybody do that before, but it was really big for us.
Boeheim now has 20 points or more in back-to-back games. His next chance to do it Wednesday night in South Bend against Notre Dame. Reporting from Castle Coliseum in Blacksburg, Virginia, Jonathon Hoppe, Citrus TV. John Paul Jones Arena, the site. SU has not won here since 2007. That's the first year of this building. Right now it's 35-30. Virginia on top of Syracuse, 12:03 left. Jonathon Hoppe back with Tim Leonard. Things are falling apart for the Orange. They once led by 7. Now they're down 5. A 12-0 run for the Wahoos.
And Syracuse is shooting just 26%. Offensively, they actually got some decent looks in the last 3 or 4 minutes as Virginia went on this 12-0 run, but most of them were jump shots, and that's what Syracuse is this year. They're a jump shooting team. They live and die by the jump shots and the three-pointers specifically, and today they're not shooting the 3 well. 4 for 17, 23% from beyond the arc. That's expected against the pack line defense. That's what they did to them back in November inside the dome. They shot at just 18% in that game. Now you got Mark Dolezaj 4 fouls, Barama Sidibe 4 fouls. The Orange just have to dig deep here. Elijah Hughes said after the game and the loss to Virginia Tech, it's about mental toughness for this team. They've got to put that on display if they have any chance.
That loss to Virginia Tech, the Orange blew an 11-point halftime lead. Today against UVA, they led by 4 at the break. Girard gets the inbounds from Dolezaj left in, works over to the right. Elijah Hughes, right wing. The ECU transfer hands to Boeheim. Pull up right elbow, in and out. Boeheim 1 for 10 from the field. He can't buy anything. Clark gets the rebound for Virginia. And the point guard hands off for the bench player, Woldetensai. Left corner, Diakite rises for 3. Too strong. Long rebound, Woldetensai. Rebounds becoming a factor, especially with Dolezaj and Sidibe sitting with 4 fouls. Right wing Key, back to Clark straight away. Guarded by Boeheim in the 2-3 zone. Inserts to Key, ACC logo, drives to the rack, shot off left. Board goes to Girard. Great rebound by the freshman. Elijah Hughes, right wing 3-ball off left. Diakite with the weak side rebound. Kihei Clark in transition for UVA. Now he slows it up. 10:55 left, 35-30. Virginia on top of Syracuse. Jonathon Hoppe, Tim Leonard with you here on WAER. Syracuse hasn't beaten a top 20 team in a year. Clark right wing 3, short, rolls out of bounds, goes back to Syracuse.
Rebounds now +5, advantage Virginia, 34-29. Virginia not even a good rebounding team, but they definitely do have some more weight down low.
Orange down 5. They have it on offense right in. Hughes left wing. Looks for Boeheim, guarded tightly by Woldetensai. Holds off. Now for Boeheim. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Girard front court left. Gets a high ball screen from Dolezaj. Rolls to the basket. Now Dolezaj right elbow drives. Blocked, but a foul called on Mamadi Diakite. 2 shots coming for Mark Dolezaj.
It's a good play there. Looked like Diakite got all ball, but they call him for the body bump as Dolezaj went up from the right side. The thing is, Syracuse is still only down 5. I mean, they're 1-3 away, and if Dolezaj hits these 2 free throws, it's a one-possession game. It feels like more the way Virginia's defense is, but they're right there.
Dolezaj, a 65% free thrower, hits the first. 35-31, Virginia on top of Syracuse. 2 games ago, Dolezaj posted his first career double-double against Notre Dame, 13 and 10. Knocks down the second. So a good trip for Dolezaj, and it's a one-possession game. 35-32, 10-10 left. Clark slowly attacks the 2-3, skips down the lane, contact inside, offensive foul. Jay Huff on the ground, can't believe the call. He's the guilty party as Syracuse gets it back.
That was the right call. Jay Huff just kind of got tangled with Barama Sidibe, but he was definitely the initiator, and Sidibe didn't do anything wrong. Crowd disagrees, but that was the right call. It was Huff's fault mostly.
10 minutes left in the game. Syracuse down by 3. Another whistle, another foul. This time once again on Virginia. Crowd getting restless. Syracuse will take it. Team foul number 5 for UVA.
That's the first on Wolde Tensai.
Boeheim triggers on the in Virginia right baseline. Sidibe hands back to Boeheim. Dolezaj right elbow. They go back to Dolezaj. A skip almost went out of bounds. Left corner 3, Girard. Swish! Tie game at JPJ. 9:40 left.
There's that 1-3, huge 3 from Girard, who had to gather it on a high pass.
Left wing, Wolde Tensai did everything but shoot the 3. Now right side, Braxton Key. Huff right elbow, skip, left wing, Wolde Tensai 3, too strong. Hughes for the board, but it's ripped away by Key, whose pass nearly went in the backcourt. Clark saved it after it went off the hands of Wolde Tensai. Shot clock, 10 seconds. Clark, left wing, fakes the 3, drives, stripped by Girard, got it back. Key, left wing 3, too strong. Rebound stays with UVA as Huff poked it out to Clark. 9 minutes left, tied at 35.
13 offensive rebounds now for Virginia.
Clark left wing. Rotates top, underneath, Huff, double teamed. Wolde Tensai right wing 3, in and out, Sidibe board. Gave it to Hughes right before he fell to the deck, would have been a travel. Tied at 35, 8:35 left. Syracuse putting it on Seattle right now at halftime. First ever meeting between the teams. So far, so good for the Orange. Hi there and welcome inside our ACC on ESPN halftime report with former SU star Demetrius Nichols. I'm Jonathon Hoppe. Thanks for sticking with us at the half D. Best energy we've seen all year from Syracuse.
This team is playing as a unit. The first couple of games, it was just give the ball to Elijah and hopefully he'll make a play. But now you see the ball moving around, guys are sharing, guys are touching the ball, and that's how this team is going to be successful. Play as a unit, play together, and live with those results.
You know, I think a big reason why we're seeing that is Joe Girard inserted into the starting lineup. Everyone wanted to see what happened. They came out of the gates really fast. Joe Girard has 13 points tonight. He looks great.
Man, he looks really, really good and comfortable. And I'm glad that Coach Boeheim has made this decision because maybe that's the reason why this team has a little bit more energy than before. He's able to get other guys involved. Even though he has 1 assist, his energy, his presence out there helps the team.
Right now, if there were any doubts coming in, this looks like the right decision, inserting Joe Girard into that starting role.
For sure, for sure. And I think that if he continues to play like this as an option to take the weight off of Buddy Boeheim and Elijah Hughes, it's going to help out everyone. It's going to create more driving lanes and more wide open threes.
We know Girard can score, and sure, he may only have 1 assist in the game as we get a look at it there. Buddy Boeheim knocks down the 3, but he provides that energy. He makes everyone around him better. We're seeing that firsthand tonight.
Oh, yeah. Before, nobody was showing any type of emotion. Now, everyone, after they shoot, they want to show emotion. They putting their hands up, they clapping, they want to get the crowd involved. All that is good energy from everybody, and I hope that it continues and it is infectious.
That's kind of what we expected coming into this year. We knew it'd be a young team. We knew there'd be a lot of different shooters. Right now, Girard is providing the spark to really make that come to life. This team looks together.
Yeah, I hope they continue to finish out the second half and continue to just build on this and get ready for the regular season.
We'll see what happens in the second half. We've got more to come, though, here on the ACC on ESPN halftime report. When we come back talking football, Syracuse picked up a massive win down in Durham against Duke. Our J.D. Rachi is live at Wallace Wade Stadium. We get to him next.